All right, guys. So next section, we're bringing the boss in. First question: does Rylee trade? This is from Jack Murphy.
No.
Why?
Want me to elaborate?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't currently trade. I do understand everything trading related. We just haven't felt necessary to have two separate trading accounts. It doesn't really make sense. And I trust Austin with the trading account. Like, we talk about any trades that he takes.
I share all my trades.
Yeah.
So it's like our money in the trading account. It's what I was growing before I met Rylee, and then we've been growing it together now with ASFX, putting more money into it.
So I've been thinking recently about starting to trade, but I don't know. I'm kind of just going through this weird transition phase where I'm finding like other things outside of trading that I'm into as well. So it's not where my focus is at right now, but maybe in the future.
Next question. This is from Grilled Cheese Bacon Egg. You mentioned mushrooms a few times. Do you microdose? Does it help?
No, we don't microdose. Yeah, I don't really know how to elaborate on that because we don't.
I've wanted to try to microdose.
We just haven't.
But we just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
So when we do, you guys will know about it for sure. Next question. What's the hardest thing you had to overcome when starting ASFX? From Ricardo. You want to go first? I'll tell you. For me, the hardest thing was breaking free from like the mold that I had been in with the previous job when I was trading with the company in New York. Breaking free from everything that they had going on and then rediscovering ourselves and being our truest self and building that brand and growing to meet you guys, that was the most difficult part. But once you realize that you're acting a certain way because of what you were told before and that you don't have to follow those rules anymore, then you can break free, and it's enlightening.
Yeah. I would say for me, it was getting over the feeling of thinking that sometimes I wasn't doing enough, because our tasks were so different when starting ASFX. And obviously, like with Austin being the one that makes the majority of the trading videos and stuff, and me doing the behind the scenes work, sometimes I just felt like I could have been bringing more to the table. So we would have conversations about that, but I feel like I've gotten over that pretty easily.
I feel like you've gotten over that too, because we speak about it often.
Yeah.
Communicate about it. And then divide the responsibilities more clearly too. That always gets better. That was a big thing at first.
It also, and it came too because I'm somebody that was a workaholic before. Like, if I had a free moment, I would work. I was the crazy kid that had 2 jobs in high school just because.
But so was I. I was working on the weekends doing 3 parties.
So, because of me having worked all the time, that also was kind of why I felt like maybe in some areas I wasn't doing enough, because I wasn't used to sometimes not having as much to do. But then I remembered, I was like, but wait a minute, like, this is what I've always wanted. I've never wanted to work my life away. So it was just kind of like accepting the new reality that ASFX brought us.
This is a good one for you. How do you control your emotions when trading? Because you've worked with a lot of traders that have this problem. You've helped me with it.
Yeah.
So you can answer first.
So first and foremost, I don't like the word control, because you're not controlling your emotions at all. What you're actually controlling, if we want to use that word, is your reaction, your response to those emotions. So I would say that how to control them is really just becoming aware of them and aware of yourself. Like, what are your own triggers? What causes you to be anxious? What causes you to overtrade? Become super aware of that, and then you can notice when these feelings and when these thoughts are arising, and you can choose to show up and react differently and kind of put these things to the wayside and ignore them and realize that they are just thoughts and emotions, and that you're actually separate from that, and you can choose how to react in your trading. Like, you're the one clicking the button, not your emotions. If you can visualize that and kind of separate it, then that can help you.
Awareness.
Yeah.
That's the answer. You have to just be self-aware.
Yeah.
Watch some Gary Vee. Meditate. Drink some tea.
Is Gary Vee really an awareness guy?
Gary Vee's all about self-awareness. He's like, I have a high IQ, or high EQ, like an emotional intelligence, not a high IQ.
I don't watch him that much. I listen to him and
I used to watch him all the time.
I listen to him when he says, "Don't listen to me."
Yeah,
I don't.
Right, I haven't listened to him in a while because I listen to him. How do you detach from money so you don't emotionally close trades early? I got a good one.
Yeah, this is real. I'm gonna let him answer this one, because me as a person is not attached to money at all, ever, about anything.
She wouldn't even get into trading for the money. She would only get into trading, like, especially now, because of the mental stimulation that it can give her. So, like, that's what, and I'm in for it. I'm into trading because of the mental stimulation.
I'm not money driven, so
but
you can answer.
I got into it for the money. So I feel like how do you detach from the money so you don't emotionally? You're never going to detach from the money so that helps you stay in trades longer. You have to close your trading terminal so you don't watch the P&L. That's a big thing. Don't watch the money moving while you're in the trade, right? Turn it to pips, just count pips, and really don't even look at it. Once you decide you're taking a trade, you should be setting a stop loss, setting a take profit, and managing it, so checking it, but not staring at it. So if you're not staring at it, you shouldn't be closing the trade early and getting out early. But if you're watching it and you're making appropriate risk management decisions and your system has a way for you to get out early when it's not working, that's fine. But if you're getting out early because you feel attached to the emotions and the money, close the terminal so you're not looking at the money. But I would also guess you're probably trading a little too big, or you're not confident enough in your system to just leave it be. It's probably one of those two. So most of you guys are
They should go watch the money switch video.
Definitely should watch. It's old.
The percent switch or the money switch? Is what we call it.
Yeah. Whatever. You guys will find it. It's old. It's on the channel, but you should definitely check it out. That'll give you a good grasp for what we're talking about, where you're not because to you right now, to a lot of people watching, I feel like $5,000 would be a really awesome amount of money. If I just handed you $5,000, most people would be like, "This is dope." Right?
Yeah.
This is like.
I mean, I still would be like, "Yo, that's dope."
This is like more than a lot of people make in a month. Well, as a trader, if you start making $5,000 a day, which hopefully a lot of you will, once you reach that goal, then the $10,000 a day is going to seem like a too big of a task. You're going to set these limiting beliefs, like I was talking about earlier. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. By focusing on the money so much, rather than focusing just on the percent gain that you're growing your account. Because if you can grow a $1,000 account by 25% a year for 5 years, you're going to get somebody to give you a big chunk of money, for sure. So the amount of money you're trading shouldn't distract you from good trading. Money is just the points on the board. Have you ever gambled before, and did that impact your risk management in trading? So we went to the casino a couple of weeks ago.
Let me tell you my first experience gambling. I went to a casino for my 21st birthday, but it was only because of a band that was playing there that a family member was in. So the next morning we're leaving the casino. Mind you, I didn't gamble at all the night before. I was strictly watching the band. So in the morning, I was like, I want to do something gambling before I leave to say that I gambled. So I played, I think it was penny slots. I don't even know, to be honest with you. And I had no idea what I was doing. I thought it was like a machine where you put in like your tokens and like then the game ends and tells you how much you win. Like I didn't even realize you had to cash out. So yeah, no, I'm not a gambler.
I like gambling. I like playing blackjack only. Like I like strategy stuff. The slot stuff is just literally gambling. You might as well burn that money. You'll get more enjoyment out of watching the money burn on fire.
I think I put $5 in or something.
I'd assume so. So we actually went to the casino a couple of weeks ago, like months ago maybe, and we were gambling. And it's funny because when you're gambling, you're trying to apply risk management to the gambling. And maybe some guys that are professionals understand how to do that. But us as amateurs, it's much different applying risk management in gambling than it is in trading. Maybe I'm just not smart enough when it comes to blackjack. I can't grade the cards. I can't count the cards. I don't know how to do that. But when I'm trading, I can grade a trade setup. Some trades are worth more risk than others. In blackjack, it's a lot harder to do that. So the way that I adjust risk is based on the risk reward opportunity that I'm seeing. If it's a really high probable risk reward setup in any area of my life, gambling, trading, whatever, if it's a high probability setup, I'm more likely to put more weight into my decision in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus if it's something that's low probability.
And something you also do when you're playing blackjack, like whenever you win,
I put money aside.
Yeah, like you'll
take profits.
Like half
Gotta
in
bag
your pocket.
Just like with our trades, when it moves up 1R, take some profit. Move up 2R, take some profit. I'm the same way with gambling, and that's why, literally, the only time I lost money was the time we went. Every other time I've been there, I've made money gambling.
You're like, come on, I'm here to play. I want to play.
Right, yeah, but at that point, I sat down with like a couple $100 and just was like, whatever, for the free drinks. Yeah. So that's it.
The free water.
The free water, yeah, because we don't even drink. That's the section with Rylee. Do you want to do the lightning round with me? Let's bang through them.
It's not questions for me.
No, they're more for me.
Yeah, so let's get to the lightning round.